By virtue of the powers conferred upon me as Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, I hereby constitute this congregation for the conferring of degrees and the awarding of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please ask you to take your seats.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And if you like red. All right. There's something wrong here. I see some chairs are still empty. Ushers, please go outside and make sure that all the graduates come into the hall. This is very important. Choir, I'm going to ask you to warm up the house a little while we're waiting for them to come in. Then I'll come back. Thank you very much. Give that choir a rousing round of applause, please. Thank you very much, and good afternoon once again. My name is Sakela Buhlungu, the Vice Chancellor of the university. Just a few remarks to kick off the afternoon's proceedings. The Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, this afternoon we're graduating people from health sciences, and the Dean is Professor Ziga Zinduna, who is here. She will take over in due course. Don't be surprised, we don't have a program director by choice. So this ceremony is on autopilot. On autopilot. Everyone is on cue, they know exactly what to do. I'm just going to appeal to the audience also to know when to say something, sing, dance, and to keep quiet. Use your own autopilot. Let's self-regulate. You will see it and you'll be amazed. Thank you very much once again. Mr. Chancellor, once again, it's a pleasure to present to you these graduates this afternoon from health sciences, various degrees and diplomas. Before I start, let me recall the year 1924. 1924, the university graduated its first students, and there were only 2 of them. There were only 2. The following year, 1925, second graduation ceremony, there was 1 student graduating. This year, this is graduation season number 100. Graduation season number 100. Remember, the university was formed or established in 1916, and this year we turned 107 years. 107, and we're still going strong. Isn't that something? It was created specifically and in a positive way for black education and black empowerment. African students, Indian students, colored students. It was created for them. I'm very proud, Mr. Chancellor, to say, in the face of many public institutions collapsing around us, many, I'm not going to tell you which ones, you know them, many collapsing, the University of Fort Hare is going strong and will be even stronger. Welcome to graduation. Let me welcome the university management, the executive, the deans, the professors, the lecturers. Let me welcome the rest of the staff, support services and other staff, students who've come here to get inspiration from this afternoon's event. Let me welcome parents, partners, grannies and grandpas, and even little ones. I saw young ones in the room. Let me welcome them as well. Family, partners, sponsors, everyone. This group here, as were the groups on Monday and yesterday, have achieved under extraordinarily difficult circumstances. In March 2020, a national state of disaster was declared because of COVID. Things looked very bleak at some point, very bleak. everyone was surrounded by death, by trauma. We lost friends, we lost family, we lost neighbors, we lost co-workers, fellow students. There was a time when it looked very, very likely that this university would not be able to complete academic year 2020. Niyakhumbula ndidi? We were new to what we now call online learning. By the time we went to the market to buy laptops for students, they were sold out. We had to place a special order in China for 8,000 laptops. And they were shipped specially for our students. I'm glad to say that from that point on, we managed to pick up and we continued. The other difficulty, and some of the parents will know, is that some students live in very remote places. And so there's no connectivity. We took a big gamble in July, August 2020. We invited our students back to campus. It was a big gamble. Remember, everyone was supposed to be social distancing and all of that. Nearly 7,000 students on this campus and about 6,000 students in East London. We invited them back. We took the risk, and today it is a great pleasure that they've shown resilience, determination to get education, and they are here before us. And we're here to bear witness to that resilience. Let's give them a rousing round of applause. Graduation is a very special moment. It's a moment where a person goes through a process of learning and research, and they reach an end point where they qualify, they meet the requirements, and we certify them. And we certify them to have completed the degree or the diploma, and then ultimately we bring them here in public to validate them. And we invite everyone to bear witness to these achievements. And I want us today for us to do exactly the same. I want us to celebrate these people as they walk across the stage. And I want you to celebrate hard, even here. Just don't come to the stage. Only them come to the stage. You're free to dance in the aisle. Don't sit down. Don't sit down. Dance, because this is each person's 15 seconds of fame is going to happen just now. Dance for that 15 seconds of fame. And do videos, take your videos. You're free also to use the red carpet, the first portion of the red carpet if you want. But let's make a few things. Let me make a few points. Please allow each person's name to be called out. Don't drown it. That's why, remember, self-regulate. One person is called out by the dean here. They walk across. They go to the chancellor. If it's a degree, they get tapped on the head. If it's a diploma, they walk straight to the hooding station by the registrar, and then another person. You're free as they walk up to say, iziduko zabo zonke. Zonke. Bangenazo nebaboleke for the day. That's very important. The second thing is that this ceremony is a mixture of formal, ceremonial, as well as joyous and free-spirited celebration. So I want us to strike that balance. I want us to strike that balance here in the house. See? So when you come here, I know some of you have your lecturers here, your supervisors. No. If your supervisor, your lecturer wishes to hug you, there will still a moment after you have graduated. Apha ukabiyo graduate kulomgama. Na xa usubethwe phaa nguchancellor, so you're half graduate. Then the registrar once puts the hood on, then you are full graduate. Your lecturer will then go and steal a hug after that side. Then you can hug for as long as you want. Because we want to, the decorum of the ceremony needs to be maintained to a degree. If one lecturer yako, professor yako itinje ishayile nje nantsika, yabo, ubethu bones, uqobiliso, that will be enough. I just want us to find that balance. And remember, if things go wrong, there will not be anybody to come here and say Tulani. Nobody will come up here. So we're going to rely on you completely for that. But once again, please celebrate. Babunlapa, this morning, I saw some granny engajive. I saw some paper in a walking stick. So you're most welcome. Mr. Chancellor, I just want to make a few highlights for purposes and for the benefit of our guests and our graduates. We're graduating 2,992 students between Monday and this coming Friday. 2,992. Of that number, 63% are women. Two, women are the majority at all the levels except the PhD, the red gowns. They are the majority for first degrees, they are the majority of honors, of diplomas, of master's degrees. They constitute the majority. The third point, which is very important, Sorini bo budi, majita ma auti bo data. It's not personal. But here you can get a degree by distinction, or what we call cum laude. Sorini food. More than 60% of our cum laude are women. That's a profound statistic, because it means we're building the fiber of the society. We know that most families, or many families, are led by women. We know that women are a very significant portion of the labor force, of the labor market. And we know that many homes, were it not for the women, would collapse. And I don't want to say all of those. So by building women, training them, giving them the skill so that they can go out there and be independent, is a very important thing for us. I'm not going to give you all the statistics, but I'm going to say, Professor Nduna, next time we need PhDs. We need PhDs. The PhDs, the apex, the final. PhD, next year, health sciences, I want PhDs. The master's ones, shortcut. We don't do shortcuts at Fort Hare. Please, no shortcuts. You register, you go through the mill, you get trained, you get supervised, you do research, and then you get a PhD. I want to acknowledge a few people. Khamla Ngokho was at Berlin, at 29 years. Kulesihlanu, he will be graduating a PhD in chemistry. That's our youngest PhD this season. Umama unomvuyo Pretty Scotta Daile wasemdanzane. Tomorrow will be graduating a PhD in education. And she is 70 years old. 70 years old. Benzela uba nakwelicala singayenza iplani man ni-register nani. Ni-register, no shortcuts though. Izolo, Tuesday, we graduated a taxi owner, taxi boss. Chilo xa ndimbuza wathi hayi, feel free, taxi boss. They only no taxi, the only taxi. He graduated a PhD in business management. He's also a lecturer at Walter Sisulu. And so did Justice Mucheni Ripi and Ziyanda Mzamo, the same qualification. I'm mentioning this PhD in business management because it's a new qualification which we introduced in 2019. One of our workers, a senior clerk at Fort Hare Farm, Mr. Richard Scott, passed matric in 1978. 1978. He always had this desire, this thirst for university education. 50 years later, is it 50 years later? Maybe 50 years, whatever. Yesterday he came to graduate a Bachelor of Administration in Public Administration. He's now 62 years old. This morning, we had another person who's defeated the odds in very difficult personal health-related circumstances. 25-year-old Spamandla Boise, he graduated this morning in law. In 2021, he came here and graduated a BCom law. At that point, he was suffering a very severe and rare disease called neuroautoimmune disease. He finished that degree. This morning he came for another degree to graduate in LLB, despite that rare disease. We have here something we call the SRC, Student Representative Council, that represent Abafundi when we're talking, when there's issues. And 10 of them are graduating this week. 8 of them undergraduate degrees and 2 of them postgraduate degrees. And we're very pleased that people don't sit in the SRC and spend 10 years here. Degree 1. These days, you must be in the SRC, but you must get your degree. You must pass. You must be an example to the students you lead. And we're very proud of them. One of them who graduated is the Secretary General, UPSG, WAVE. She graduated on Monday. She graduated on Monday. The SRC president graduated today, and others will be graduating as we go along. We're very pleased that we have student leaders who are educated, who take education seriously, and they're not here. Lando SRC is a toy, London. Also, a choir, the Forte Choir, this week, 31 of them are graduating. That's why becula kamnandi kangaka. We have our graduation ceremonies, we're changing the format. I've changed the format. No MC, no long speeches. The focus now is on the graduates and their families and friends. We want to give as much time to you as possible to rejoice and be happy. The other thing that we've done, we used to have graduation in East London for students in East London, graduation in Alice. Now, all graduations from now into the future will be in Alice only. That's what we're doing. After all, this is the main campus of the university, going back to 1916, when it was founded. So all graduations, some of them are here for the first time, abafundele East London. Baqala ungene Alice. Dolop, it's a big campus, ne? Very big, don't get lost. Mr. Chancellor, I just want to say a few things about the institution that I can give an assurance to, especially to our guests, that Fort Hare is now a stable institution. We are now a stable institution. We're stable from disruption. We're in a disruption was in your university, not here. We're stable in terms of finances. We're stable in terms of the academic program. We're stable in terms of research. We're improving. We're getting more and more recognition for our researchers and academics. We're a stable institution. It was so heartwarming yesterday, and I took a moment to appreciate former, or rather alumni, former graduates, or graduates of the university, who are now in business and other fields. They were here yesterday to witness their sons and daughters graduate. And I said, it's a vote of confidence in this university that a person who graduated here in 1983, another one in 1986 or something, they send their children here. Sinayo lento thina sinayo lento thina i-institutions zethu sizibulale. And then sihambe sibalekele kweziya. Ne? Sizibulale, sibulale le. Siyishiye ivukuvuku. We run them into the ground. And then sibone naso siyanqanqaza siya Stellenbosch. For the same thing that we have here. What we're doing now is that for once, let us make sure that our public institutions are strong, are vibrant, and they produce quality. Quality. I can speak at length about the issues of quality. But I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to say the rest of my comments here. But I want to in 1942, a young man from Bizana, Mampondweni, graduated here, a BSc, and his name was Oliver Reginald Tambo. Many of you know Oliver Tambo as the leader of the party of the ANC. The Oliver Tambo I'm talking about here is the BSc graduate from here. An excellent student. Went on to teach, went on to do articles and became a lawyer, and later became a political leader. Oliver Tambo came back in 1990 and was appointed Chancellor of the university in 1990. when he returned from exile. His health was failing at that time. The rest is history. But a well-known poet, Wally Serote, has penned an epic poem. Iti Sikahlela UOR. It's a tribute to Oliver Tambo. It's a tribute to Oliver Tambo, the graduate, the scientist, the lawyer, the political leader. But he ends on a note which I want to read today, because just like the lawyers that we graduated this morning, and just like the others we produced on Monday and Tuesday, and of course tomorrow and Friday, the issue of ethics and ethical conduct is a big one in society today. It is a big thing. I've heard some people even saying we are on the verge of becoming a failed state. I'm not here to talk about that. But I'm just going to take a portion, or rather a few lines, towards the end of this 109-page poem by Wally Serote. It goes, "Here we go again," the song says, and we say, "R, O-R. What do we do to say what you said and how you said it?" Everyone, like busy ants on their little paths at work, shall return, or busy bees from nectar to nectar to nectar, buzzing and hopping here to there once more, or rolling footsteps of workers on rubber wheels, sliding on gravel or tar. Youth and students, men and women on the march seeking knowledge. Academics and intellectuals in and out of sorrow, seeking as they keep looking over the shoulder. On a stroll in the halls of knowledge, or rural or township folk, on footpaths, alleys, streets of latter-day highway, shall too return to claim freedom from treachery. All will converge here as from a convulsing womb into the movement, and from the womb to seek freedom. At the highways, in the networks of the 21st century, bloody or not, its cost. Freedom, oh freedom, ancient on the lips of the human race, finally will not be betrayed by treachery. For those who are innocent will hide no more. It will be spelled correctly. It must be freedom, alive in life, as all of us seek it. Oh, how it has been sought, OR. What would you say to us at this hour of history? And what would you do? Let me repeat that final line. What would you say to us at this hour of history? And what would you do? Thank you very much.
shall now proceed with the awarding of qualifications. I request the candidates to take up their positions, and whereupon I shall then call upon the Dean of the faculty to present the candidates for the various qualifications. Dean.
Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Public Health cum laude on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Matsidiso Khalibale.
Well done.
Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Public Health on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Igaba Nelson Kibiribi.
Well done.
Matlodi Charlotte Mutsele.
Well done.
Moni Busisiwe.
Neil. Well done.
Monchiwa Khalalilo Christine.
Well done.
Mtini Sandiso.
Well done.
Hlanganiso Lindiwe.
Well done.
Ramushaba Mapule Petronella.
Well done.
Watkins Edgar Jeffrey.
Well done, sir.
Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degrees of Bachelor of Health Sciences, Honors in Human Movement Science on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Gancho Aviwe,
Well done.
Magoboza Zimasa,
Well done.
Oduwaye Oluwatobi Khoda,
Well done.
Phakathi Yanelisa,
Well done.
Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to award the postgraduate diploma in clinical HIV management on the listed candidates.
I hereby award the diploma.
Daveti Asisipo, Dloche Nomvuyiseko, Ndlunge Amkelwa, Gongoba Nomawethu, Qube Zandile, Gwabaza Philisa, Gwaji Zizipho, Kamande Sinethemba. Kombe Andiswa. Kom Tamagu Leon. Kula Sisikelelwa. Madlulela Ncikazi. Mhlakazi Bonga.
Mhlakazi.
Mjulwa Tombozuko. Mphetshwa Khayakazi. Ngwenze Mexuza. Nodayinge Ziyanda. Ntaka noma wethu Wendi. Phathekile Sindiswa. Sango Pamela. Simayile Patricia Nosipiwo. Sithelo Siyabulela. Sokweba. Sokweba Sibongiseni. Sonwabo Siyamthanda. Willard Amanda Bridget. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Health Sciences in Human Movement Science on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Damba Phosisa.
Well done.
No, not yet. Gwala Londeka Sithabile.
Well done. Voila.
Kwedlisa Nontando.
Well done.
Gwinta Sibabalo.
Well done.
Jali Sindiswa.
Well done.
Katise Wandisile.
Well done.
Lukayeni Sanele.
Well done.
Makhomazi Sivuyiseko.
Well done.
Maqwane Sanelisiwe.
Well done.
Masuku Mandlenkosi Louis.
Well done, sir.
Matomela Amahle Doli.
Well done.
Mbabazo Baluleka Zamanqwanda.
Well done. Well done.
Mbiko Londiwe.
Well done.
Mgiqika Ayabonga.
Well done.
Mnyeni Siviwe.
Well done.
Ndamase Yonela.
Well done.
Nenemba Anganathi.
Well done.
Ngenelwa Zikhona.
Well done.
Ngokelela Lukhangele.
Well done.
Ngayini Sibabalwe.
Well done.
Nodangala Onela.
Well done. Generous.
Nogaya Sesona.
Well done.
Nosengela aphelele.
Well done.
Nwakifor Kelechi.
Well done. Nwakifo.
Nyengule Avela.
Well done.
Nyosi Amatle.
Well done.
Ogungbai Dimilola Ajike.
My dear. Well done. They are sisters.
Ogungbaye
Sisters.
Folashade Abigail.
Well done. Well done. So,
Rushija Telma.
well done.
Tabata Kamva.
Tabata. Well done.
Timakwe Sophukuhle.
Well done.
Toto Zanele Pinky.
Well done.
Swati Khumutso Nelly.
Well done.
Viti Anasipo Victoria.
Well done.
Tam Rita.
Well done.
Yeko Monde.
Well done, Mondo.
Zwane Nomvuyo Standiwe.
Well done. This is something.
Nurses pledge. Nurses pledge of service as prescribed by the South African Nursing Council. You will follow after me. I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity and will endeavor to practice my profession with conscience and dignity. I will maintain by all the means in my power the honor and noble tradition of my profession. The total health of my patients will be my first consideration. I will hold in confidence all personal matters coming to my knowledge. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I make these promises solemnly, freely, upon my honor.
Bill.
Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Nursing on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Bangushe Ogiyonke,
Well done.
Dela Sabelo,
Well done.
Gebuza Nelisiwe,
Well done.
Jacobs Yamkela Asisipo,
Well done.
Madikizela Sisanda,
Ruja. Well done.
Mafeke Inganati,
Well done.
Machoboza Sinalo,
Aye. Well done.
Mbopha Sisanda,
Well done.
Mdlaka Phumza,
Well done.
Mgijima Ati,
Well done.
Moyakhe Sinovuyo,
Well done.
Mpasayiya Siyakudumisa, Shin bese nditranslate. Oh.
Well done.
Mphako nontobeko.
Well done.
Izawuvela inethi imvula ningakwazi uhambe Alice. Mxoko ncediswa.
Well done.
Ukahle Sandiso.
Well done.
Ngalane Nasiphi.
Well done.
Nganya Sinombulelo.
Well done.
Ngitha Sibabalwe.
Well done.
Nkomo Oma.
Well done.
Nokhalipha Elihle.
Koba mfuthu kamfuni. Well done.
Nomnyama Sibongile.
Well done.
Nochikila Sibongile.
Well done.
Pathuleni Anelisiwe.
Well done.
Potolwana Zisanda.
Well done.
you want to be called at the same time? Where is she? I need to confirm the name. Sijake Hope Candice, Sijake Refilwe Bridget.
They are twins. They have stolen the show. What a beauty. Yeah. They're twins. And it looks like identical twins too.
Sikoti Sinazo Patricia.
Well done.
Stana Zenande.
Well done. Oh, yeah, there.
be a very quick one. Good afternoon, Molweni. It's my great pleasure to be passing this vote of thanks. I'll start by acknowledging the presence of the UFH Chancellor among us, the Vice Chancellor, members of the Executive Committee, deans, professors, academic staff, and everybody who joined the procession today. In passing my vote of thanks, I would like to start with you graduates. The VC has already mentioned that you did study under very, very hard circumstances, and you made it. So I would like you to join me in thanking you for having made it, and you deserve a resounding applause for having reached this milestone. Let's clap for you. And I know there may be some of you who are the first generation of graduates. You are the first ones in your family to be kept. And that really says something about your resilience. And I believe through this milestone, there'll be many more graduating within your families. Well done. I also want to thank your families for having supported you, not just in this journey, but even prior to that, from that primary school, high school, etc. Your parents, your grandparents, some of them are here, your siblings, those aunties, uncles, cousins, everyone, including the community where you come from. We know an African child is raised by a community. So let's give a big applause for the family and community. Very important, the faculty. Congratulations again, Prof. Nduna. This is really wonderful. I would like to thank the faculty, members of the faculty of health sciences, heads of departments, professors, lecturers, supervisors, professional and support staff who supported the graduates today and helped them to reach this great milestone. Let's give them another big one. In every study, one needs finances. And most of our students are funded by companies, by organizations, by NSFAS, etc. And of course, a small percentage is self-funded. And at this point, I would like you to join me in thanking every one of those donors, those funders, those parents who sacrificed to make sure that you complete your studies. Let's give them a resounding applause. Events such as this require meticulous organization, and at this stage I would like to recognize and thank all the organizers of this event, starting with the Office of the Registrar himself and the Deputy Registrar, Academic Administration, and the whole team. Again, the staff members of the Institutional Advancement, ICT, Security, and ushers. Thank you again for organizing this very beautiful event. Let's give them another hand. The choir, the UFH choir, The best in the country. Oh yes, oh yes. You always without fail give us that vibrant, jubilant atmosphere that we need for events such as this one. You are the best. And of course, when I grow up, I want to join the UFH choir. Back to you, graduates. This is now your time, your moment to celebrate. And we always say, go and celebrate hard, but responsibly. And I would like to, just in closing, remind you of the quote from President Nelson Mandela, who said, after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. I have no doubt that after this hill, you'll be looking for other hills to climb. And you've heard the clarion call in the Faculty of Health Sciences of the need of more senior staff, more professors, more PhDs, et cetera, And I hope that among the many hills that you will want to climb, one of them will be to pursue postgraduate studies. We need you. Once again, congratulations and well done.
Under the powers vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, I now declare this convocation dissolved. I now request the congregation to stand and to remain standing until the procession has left the hall. Meanwhile, I call upon the university choir to lead the congregation in the singing of the national anthem. University choir.